B Dubs, I have a promotion skit short for Big Shot with lyrics, Super Spamton 64, as well as the original piece. Please check out the skit and then the original piece, or the original piece then the skit, just so it can be a little funny. Anyway, so this is going to be my experience with Big Shot with lyrics, Super Spamton 64 cover that I made, Arekkusu TM edition. Okay, I'm going to go into the history of why this video was made, and also I'm going to talk about why this video was even uploaded today instead of like 7-8 days from now instead. We're going to go into the details of that, but for now, let's talk about all that. Let's talk about the history before we get into the song and the video itself. Let's talk about it. Let's get it on. Okay. Okay. So, whoo boy, this is gonna be one that I'm gonna try and not rush, but well, it kind of feels like I am anyway, due to the nature of the video and whatnot. Anyways, so let's go ahead and, well, maybe I should just keep the lights on. I don't know. I'm getting lights and all that other sort of stuff. So, why did I create this Spamton piece? So, we're going to go in detail about that. So, one of the biggest reasons why I created this Spamton piece is mainly for two reasons. One, okay. I'm going to show you the first one. So, the first reason I created this Spamton song piece that I've made, one of the biggest reasons, the things that obviously inspired me to create this piece, was Judo Songs' Bowser vs. Spamton, Big Shot, Super Spamton 64 cover song. This entire song is really what jump-shooted the idea of me making my own. Because if you look back, no one's really made a Spamton 64 Big Shot with lyrics cover other than Juno himself, because he aced it 3 years ago to the point that no one just wanted to make one. And I just said, you know what? I want to make my own version of it. Even if I know it's not going to be like as good as his, I wanted to make my own version. And then on top of that, another reason that kind of inspired me to do it is because, as you guys know, before I started making like actual music covers and all this other sort of stuff, I used to make like music short covers or like music shorts, right? And one of those music shorts, which I'm going to try and find for you guys quickly. I'm going to try to scroll through all of this. Let me show you. It's like probably past Walking on Them Sticks. Yeah. Okay. I made this song about 2 months ago, my goofy Super Spamton 64 piece. We're not going to listen to its audio, but I remember when I made this song, this my goofy Super Spamton 64 Big Shot parody song, I Want to Be Free from the World I'm From, right? When I made this, right, I remember one of the comments was this, by Official Moth, K, whatever, I don't know his full name. I said, is this a kid that, or he said, is this a kid that just learned about curse words? Like, am I a kid that just learned about it, right? So, when I saw that comment, a part of me, I think this is probably one of the biggest reasons why, by the way, link in the description, go listen to the song for yourself, and all that other sort of stuff. Go listen to it, go support it, go hype it, go do all that, right? So, this person, I remember when he said this comment to me about this version of the piece, which, by the way, this version of the piece, invalid. I don't really care about this piece anymore, but I do care about the one I just uploaded, because it is so much better than the one that I made right here, right? But anyways, so, basically, he said this, and ever since he said this, I think, which was 2 months ago, I think he was one of the biggest reasons why I changed up my stuff, right? And obviously, with the first Big Shot with lyrics, and the second one, obviously I didn't really listen, but like Megalovania, Bone Trussel, Song That Plays When Somebody Verse Stands with lyrics, and then World's Revolting, all of those songs, like, don't have a single swear in them. Well, actually, Song That Plays When Somebody Verse Stands does have a swear word in it. But anyways, as I was saying, right, I remembered, because of that, like, that video just being so bad, and I also wanted to prove to myself as well when I made that Spamton Big Shot with lyrics, like when I made the original like cover and all that stuff, when I made the original two, I also wanted to do this version of the song, like, because I also love Super Spamton 64. Obviously, I love Super Spamton 64. It's one of my favorite Mario ROM hacks. But I also made it because I wanted to prove to myself that I can make a musical cover or a song without really necessarily needing to swear. And since I uploaded those two Big Shot with Lyric videos already, like the original Big Shot with Lyrics, the original route in Snowgrave by the time of this little my experience making video, what ended up happening was because I uploaded those, and you know, you guys haven't seen, like, you know, the Bowser video yet, which, by the way, link in the description, go check it out, or YouTube homepage, you'll see the video immediately, and you can find it right there. Go hype it, go love it, go do all that stuff. Anyways, as I was saying, right, was because I didn't do all that, or because, anyways, sounds like SpongeBob. Whatever, you can have your opinion on me. It's whatever. Like I said, because I didn't upload a Spamton song or Big Shot without me swearing to in some shape or some way, shape, or form, I had to prove to myself, most of all, that I can make music covers without using swear words as some form of musical crutch. So I was in that closet for a very long time, I think like a couple of hours, going back and forth what lines I want to use. And also keep in mind, for all my musical covers that I have made up to this point, there's no script. And if there was, it was like for one verse, and then the script just did not exist anymore. Yeah, anyways, hold on, I'll be right back. Give me a second. There we go. So I can look like a little bit better, which I don't know if that does. I love your shirt with your selfie. Thank you. Appreciate that. But anyways, as I was saying, right? So I also wanted to kind of go into not only just the history of, like, while I was making the video, but I also want to go into the history of why I uploaded it the way that I did just earlier today. I want to go into that, important why I did all that. Hey, Louie. Anyways, hurry up, close the door and stuff, man. Yeah, but anyways, so I'm going to show you the piece right now. Kanye West, okay. Anyways, let me show you. So the reason why Big Shot with Lyrics Super Spamton 64 cover was even uploaded was because before I go into the video and we listen to the lyrics and the entire song right here on video, by the way, the Dragon Ball stream starts in less than 40.
Yeah, I know. I'm waiting.
Okay, but anyways, so before we go into this, so I want to tell you why it even got uploaded in the first place. So the reason this got uploaded now, instead of 7 to 8 days later, is because me and Ronnie, we were sitting in party, and I really mean it, we were sitting in this party, this very call, and I was like, you know, very excited for the Jevil one. You know, I love Jevil as a character. You know, I literally just, you know, did his video literally a day ago, and whatnot, and all this other sort of stuff. And I was having such a good day today. When I got in party with Ronnie, and we started going back and forth about like song pieces and musical pieces or whatever the heck we were talking about, I brought up the idea of that, you know what, since I'm in such a good mood, I kind of want to upload another one. And since I have so many of these musical covers just sitting in my gallery, like just waiting for a proper time to be uploaded, I just said to myself, with this piece, I'm going to upload it right now. Like, I gave Chris a choice. I said, hey, I'm going to give you a choice. These are your choices, Ren YT. And Ren YT was like, okay, what are my choices? My choices are this. The special one, right? Special. I upload special because I didn't want to like just full out tell him the title and whatnot for the song. So I just said special or remake. And Ronnie said, well, I already know what the remake one is going to be, so I want you to upload the special one, right? Which the special one was Super Spamton 64 Big Shot with Lyrics, or Big Shot with Lyrics Super Spamton 64 cover. Yeah, however you want to go about it, right? So I uploaded this full piece earlier, like about 2 hours ago. I also uploaded the little promotion short skit, which I don't know if that's really going to get any views, because I kind of uploaded this video without it like having a 24-hour like video process. So YouTube's in the middle of like doing that right now, which might kill the video and also might kill the short, to be honest, like in terms of like views, because I uploaded so sporadically and right now, and it's going to take kind of forever to even get out there in the algorithm. And I know there's probably going to be some people that are probably never going to see this piece because it didn't show up in their algorithm, but I'm trying my best. I also made a community tab post on my YouTube channel promoting this song, even though I know this song is probably not going to get anywhere near as many views in a couple of days or maybe even like a week compared to my other ones. But anyways, let's listen to the piece now, and let me show you how much I've improved, especially to that moth dude or whatever that commented on the short version of that of not this exact song, but the short version that I made 2 months ago. Anyways, here we go. I'm going to play it. I'm going to unmute it. I'm going to turn around. We're just going to watch it together because that's what we do here in these, my experience making these type of things. Anyways. After the Dragon Ball shit, anyway. Yeah, way after the Dragon Ball shit, because you're like, anyways.
I got it on my phone right now.
Was awesome until you got rid of my movie backdrop and plastered your mug all over it. Whatever. In any case, I still have the princess, and your star power is useless against me. Oh, just decorating for the occasion. You know what they say in a one-for-one battle. Neo, never. What's that? Please get out right now. I can't stand your face. Get on out of here. I don't want you here. If you keep being here with me right now, I'm going to burst and crush you like a... I don't ever lose to you. Did you just call me a bug? I won't ever lose to that. Whenever you said I won't lose to you now. Don't you see what form I'm in? I'm in a brand new form that I have not shown you before. Just get on out. I don't want you here. If you stay here any longer, I will lose my freaking mind. Just get out, my dude. I don't want you here. Just leave the front door. Out your chest and be a big shot. Be a big shot. I don't know what you are talking about. Now's your chance to be a big shot. Be a big shot. Stop saying that to me, you loser.
And there were so many times, like, during this as well, where I just could not come up with a lot of things. Because keep in mind, right, like, I'm also trying my best not to swear. And again, using swear words as a crutch for me is really, 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 really bad. I don't like doing that. And on top of that, since this was, like, the first song that I made without swearing. That's why you think when you listen to Bone Trussell or Megalovania with lyrics, like, why does this sound a little bit better than even this one right here? It's because this is like the first time I'm really like making a song that doesn't have any swear words. Even the Jevil one was newer than this one that you're watching right now. I just uploaded this one later, aka right now in comparison to the other ones that I've uploaded.
Just want my freedom here. I just want my freedom right here now. Can you give me my freedom and this place? No, I will not give you this place. I really needed to conquer the glorious fat face. I need this. Don't you know what I want now? I want that sword that you have. So give me the power star so I can be free. I won't give you the star because
What is that? Oh.
Don't you understand? I cannot go back to that wretched place. I don't ever want to go back there right now.
Funny enough, with that verse, I cannot go back to that wretched place. If you remember the original version of this, which was the one I made from 2 months ago, that was ironically one of the lines that I actually said in that song that I repurposed into this one without even knowing I did that. Until I just watched this video back during either the editing process or the process of, like, you know, right now when uploading it.
So I need you to give that a star, and if I need to kill you, I will get that star right now because I really need that power star that you have now. Please give it a star! No, it can't be. You really beat me, Spamton. I gave those true power, but now it's fading away. I can see peace returning to the world. I can't stand it. Oh, man, well, come on, troops. Let's watch the ending together.
Link in the description to check the full song out. And also check out the short as well if you want to see, like, the promo skate for this as well.
Is no one gonna question why he moaned like that? Anyways, that's right, Bowser. I'm Spamton Neo. Spamton! 1997 salesman.
Link in the description to check this song out for yourselves without me talking over it and stuff. Or on my YouTube homepage. Go check it out.
Hey, Chris, I got a power star. I'm coming back. Just kidding. Man, that was a long flight back here.
Also, another reason that I am going to talk about, since I don't think I talked about it before this, the reason I say post-battle cutscene redubbed is because I actually, but like way before this video was even uploaded or just made in general, I actually did Super Spamton 64 fan dubs. And I have like 12, 13, 14 parts. I know I don't really talk about those voiceovers anymore because it's basically just me saying funny shit as like my Spamton voice. Keep in mind, guys, there is no, keep in mind, whenever I do the voices for the characters, there's no voice filter. No, not even like a voice filter or changer or anything. Nothing on my body that insinuates that idea. Because when I get up to do Spamton G Spamton, I get up and change my voice like this. Or change it like this. All the time to do my man. So, whenever you listen to the song, you don't hear like somebody like taking their voice and then putting a voice filter over it or a voice changer. No. Every single like lyrical piece you hear in each of my songs is from my own vocal range, my own vocal abilities. I take a lot of pride in making each of my musical covers with only using my vocal, like my vocal capacity. If I can't do a voice properly, so be it. You know, it's whatever. It doesn't ruin it for me. But obviously, you know, a lot of people probably think, like, assume, like, right out the gate that, nah, this guy has to be using a voice filter because 9 times out of 10 when people do Spamton G Spamton, you know, they have some sort of voice filter. They don't really, like, use their real voice to do that shit because their voice isn't, like, either they can't hit those highs. They can't hit those highs like I can when I do Spamton G Spamton. Yes, that's right. When I do Spamton G Spamton, I can switch tones really quickly. You see me switch all these freaking tones really fast because I can do that. You know, I can do all those tone switches and all, like, the usual Spamton stuff that Spamton would be doing. I can do that no problem. So for anyone that had any doubts, you know, from videos before this or whatever, that's how I always do my Spamton voice. And I know some people might not like whenever I do my Spamton G Spamton voice and, you know, it might sound annoying to you. I apologize. And I just wanted to get that out of the way to kind of like, you know, kind of talk about the voice acting in the song, like in cutscene and then versus in the piece. And by the way, my Bowser voice too, it's not also with like a voice filter or a voice changer. Just stop all the stuff right now, man. Like, I can't be dealing with this. And I know a lot of people probably won't like my Bowser in this song in comparison to how, like, Juno Songs did his version and stuff. Like, you know, that sounds more like Bowser. My Bowser's kind of like more of like a parody, big, tough guy and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know, I kind of got to get in there with my vocal cords and all that other sort of stuff for that. But anyways, as I was saying, let's get back to the video. Let's get back to the post-cut scene. Anyways, here we go.
Looks like my spam wings are gone.
Not gonna lie, my voice was done after this.
Oh. What? She was locked inside her own castle the whole time? Oh, I most definitely need to get my infinite chromer now. Princess! 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 I get my infinite chroma?
No, Spamton, you won't get your infinite chroma. But you will get this instead.
What is it?
You'll see in a second.
Oh!
Let's make this Spamton guy a delicious cake. Alright, bro.
Wow. Alan, I gotta be honest with you. That toad was rough. See you later, everybody. Thanks for watching my brand new song. Bye-bye. Let's
Make a deal.
again soon. Chris, Super Mario 64 was the biggest thing on the planet. Don't you know that?
Why did he come back? Just why?
Disney Plus, Hulu, and H.
I won't lie, like, that Spamton song, right, being the song to prove, like, originally, that I can do this music video, like, idea, like, make musical covers without really needing to swear as a crutch, finally came true with that video. And because, I mean, obviously because of my original BIGSHOT lyrics and a lot of you guys, like, liking that video and showing me a lot of love, that's why I even continue down this path. But because of BIGSHOT lyrics and the Super Spamton 64 version, and that was the first song, I think, that showed myself do this without needing to swear as a crutch. I'm actually going to do this more often now, and I'm going to take it more seriously. And, you know, and if I do swear, it's going to be, like, either in character or, like, when I mean, like, in character as in, like, the character actually does swear. That's what I mean by in character. Or, like, you know, it just proved a lot of things, that I can do this. I can do two characters for one song, and I know I've done that premise already with the song that plays when somebody versus Sans. If you haven't seen that song, check that out. That song also has Sans and Frisk going back and forth in that one. And I kind of wanted to not replicate that idea, because if you think about it, since the Bowser Spamton one was way before the song that plays with somebody versus Sans, tactically I reused that idea for Frisk and Sans going back and forth, instead of, you know, how it is right now in this video where it's Spamton and Bowser going back and forth. And as well, just want to let you guys, just remind you guys that, like, whenever I make my songs, I have no script. I just go off of what's at the top of my Chrome Dome at the time. What do I know about both these characters? How would both these characters react to each other in each other's presences? And I just make a lyrical thing out of it. And again, the whole reason why this was uploaded super early was because Renee YT, you know, and we were talking, and I just felt like I was in the mood to upload another one. Even though I usually should wait like a whole 7 days / a whole, you know, week or something, or maybe longer than that to upload, like a new cover, you know, just so like that cover can get like much more love, much more attention, much more views and whatnot. I just felt like uploading it today because I love the song so much. I love the piece so much. And also I uploaded this piece because, you know, we reached 4.8K subscribers today. You know, 4,800 subs, you know, either today or yesterday. Either one of the two, you know, we did it. We reached a new milestone. And I was like, you know what? To celebrate that milestone, I want to give them a piece, you know, and I want to make sure it's on time, you know, during the time I'm at 4.8 and not like late into it where I'm at 4,850 or 60 fucking thing or whatever, you know. I want to do it like while I'm, you know, it's still very fresh, you know, so that way, like, you guys can go ahead and remember all these songs, and let me know what you guys think about, like, that song, like, in the comments of that video down below, because your guys' feedback, like, on my actual song videos, means something to me. It means a lot to me, your guys' feedback, on those videos. Like, what did you not like? What did you dislike? Let me know things that I can improve for, like, the next cover or, like, the cover after that, because keep in mind, a lot of these covers that I am making, like, currently in the modern day are all, like, they're already been done. Like, I've made a lot of these songs, like, weeks in advance or 2 weeks, so let me know, like, what I could do to improve the song from, like, that you're probably gonna see, like, far off from the future and stuff like that. But anyways, I don't want to make this video too long. I need to get out of here. I need to get back with Chris so we can watch that Dragon Ball shit on the big screen, because Dragon Ball's having something today. But I just want to give you guys like a behind the scenes of what it was like making. And by the way, that thumbnail that I made for the song itself too. I keep forgetting to talk about the thumbnail in these my experience making videos. The thumbnail for the video, it didn't take me. It took me a bit because obviously I'm drawing Spamton and I can't draw Bowser, which is why like Bowser like wasn't drawn wasn't drawn, and same was the thumbnail background where it's like the battle arena for Bowser Super Spamton 64. Obviously I couldn't like draw that either, so that's why that was not drawn. But I did draw like Spamton, in his Neo form with the Power Star in his hand, and Bowser just being shocked that, oh my God, he has the power of the Power Star. So I kind of want to give it like its own flair, on the thumbnail and stuff and whatnot and so on and so forth. But definitely, please check out the song. I worked pretty hard on it. I spent hours in there screaming all over again in there, and it takes a lot making these musical covers. Really, right now, in the middle of my thing here? I'm in the middle of review at the moment, bro. But, I don't like being interrupted during review. That's really, I don't like being interrupted during that. But yeah, please go check out the song. Go like it, go subscribe, go hype it, go view it. Shit, go even to the freaking short that I made about the song and go give it love. Go support that song, man. Go show me you want even more of this stuff, man. Show me you want even more. But I don't want to glaze the video too much or give it to, glaze it, because a lot of people, if you don't know what glaze is like, I don't want to like glaze my own video too much, but I just want to give you like a detailed history of that video, how much work, how many hours, how vocal that was, especially editing all that up, like syncing the clips together and all that other sort of stuff. That took hours too, and then re-listening to all the audio so that way each of the words can be correct on the video itself during song. That took quite a while, but I don't want to bore you with those details. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, favorite, share the video with your friends. Thank you so much for watching my experience making Big Shot with Lyrics, Super Spamton 64 cover, Arekkusu TM edition, and I'm out of here. Go watch the original video, please, and maybe the small skit I made on the side. Check those videos out. They're awesome, and yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow with something cool, like stream-wise. I don't know. So they've beaten Shantae, today, and done a lot of other things. Maybe we'll just find some Undertale fan game stuff, or maybe I'll just play some Mario. I have no idea, but I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Peace out, fellas. I tried.